Have you ever wondered why two people can face the exact same situation, yet one gives up while the other becomes stronger? Why does one rejection destroy someone while another person uses it as motivation? The answer isn't talent. It isn't luck. It isn't money. It's psychology. Not the psychology you read in textbooks. The psychology inside your own mind. Because your life doesn't begin with your actions. It begins with your thoughts. Everything you become tomorrow is first created in your mind today. And if your mind is weak, even the greatest opportunities will look impossible. But if your mind is strong, even impossible situations become opportunities. Today we're going to uncover the powerful psychology that separates ordinary people from extraordinary people. Some of these lessons may challenge what you believed your entire life. Stay until the end, because the final lesson might completely change the way you see yourself. Long ago, an old grandfather sat with his grandson. The boy asked, "Grandfather, why do people struggle so much inside themselves?" The old man smiled and replied, "There are two wolves living inside every person. One wolf is fear, jealousy, anger, laziness, doubt, excuses, and negativity. The other wolf is courage, discipline, hope, patience, gratitude, confidence, and kindness." The boy thought for a moment before asking, "Which wolf wins?" The grandfather looked into his eyes and quietly answered, "The one you feed." Think about that. Every day, every thought, every decision, you are feeding one of those wolves. When you constantly complain, you're feeding fear. When you compare yourself with others, you're feeding insecurity. When you keep delaying your dreams, you're feeding doubt. But every time you keep going after failure, you're feeding courage. Every time you stay disciplined when nobody is watching, you're feeding strength. The mind becomes whatever you repeatedly feed it. Your brain believes what you repeat. Here's something fascinating. Your brain doesn't always know the difference between truth and repetition. If every morning you tell yourself, "I'm not good enough, I'm unlucky, I'll probably fail," eventually your brain accepts it as truth. And once your brain believes it, your actions begin to match it. You hesitate. You overthink. You stop trying. Not because you can't succeed, but because your mind has already decided you won't. Now imagine repeating something different. "I can improve. I learn from mistakes. I haven't succeeded yet." Notice that word, yet. One small word, one powerful psychological shift. Instead of saying, "I can't do it," say, "I can't do it yet." That tiny change tells your brain the story isn't over. When elephants are babies, they are tied with a strong rope. The baby tries to escape. Again and again, it pulls, it struggles, it cries, but it can't break free. Eventually, it stops trying. Years later, the elephant grows into one of the strongest animals on Earth, strong enough to pull down trees. Yet, people tie the giant elephant with the same small rope, and the elephant never tries to escape. Not because the rope is strong. Someone laughed at their dream years ago. Now they never try again. Someone failed once. Now they believe their failures forever. Someone was rejected. Now they fear every opportunity. The rope isn't holding them. The memory is. Powerful psychology teaches us this. The biggest prison is often invisible. Because the belief is, it's the beliefs we refuse to question. How many people live exactly like that elephant?
The dog that never quit. A farmer once owned two dogs. One was naturally talented, the other wasn't. Every morning, the talented dog played. The ordinary dog trained. Months passed. Then one day, the talented dog became lazy. The ordinary dog became consistent. Eventually, the dog with discipline became stronger than the dog with talent. Life works the same way. Talent gives you a head start. Discipline wins the race. Your identity controls your actions. Many people say, "I want to wake up early. I want to exercise. I want to become rich. I want confidence." But psychology teaches something deeper. Behavior follows identity. You believe you're lazy, you behave like a lazy person. If you believe you're weak, you'll avoid challenges. Instead of saying, I want to read, become someone who says, I am a learner. Instead of, I want to exercise, become someone who believes, I am a healthy person. Small identity shifts create massive life changes. End of part 1. The next part continues with even more powerful psychology lessons, emotional stories, and practical mindset shifts.